Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, and if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Today we are going to be talking about the new Pat McGrath palette. I believe it's their holiday collection. It's the Mothership Sublime Bronze Temptation palette. So if you saw my previous video, you know that I went ahead and bought it during the VIB sale, which is a great time because you're getting 20% off. And the palette itself looks just like this, these gorgeous colors. So on the Sephora website, when you go in and you're looking at this palette, there's actually a video tutorial. So the video tutorial takes you through 3 different looks. One of the looks I already went ahead and did in my previous video. It was more of a kind of neutral look, but I went ahead and decided to go and shoot the other 2 looks because I enjoyed them so much and wanted to just kind of play around with colors and thought this was a good way to do it. So if you'd like to see how those 2 looks turned out, then definitely keep on watching. For some reason, the Sephora won't let me watch it on my Mac, so I'm just going to watch it here on my phone. The first thing that we're going to do is apply Celestial pigment all over the lid. Alright, so Celestial is going to be that lightest shimmer shade there. And to apply that all over the lid. These shadows actually pick up really well with the brush too even. My last video, I know I used my fingers when I went in with the shimmer shade, but using your brush works as well, which is an added bonus. And once we have Celestial all over the lid, we are going to define the outer corner with Dark Paradise and Burning Desire pigment and diffuse the edges with a fluffy brush. So the 2 colors they are talking about are the 2 matte shades, so this one here and that one there. So dip into both of those. And taking a fluffier brush, blending the edges out. So once I have those 2 shades all blended in, let's see what's up next. So we're gonna apply Corruption pigment along the lower lash line. So Corruption is that beautiful kind of reddy purple shimmer shade. So I'm just gonna take a shader brush and apply that all over the lower lash line. Alright, and then it looks like they just take a brown eyeliner and extend it out into a wing on the top. Just gonna grab my Urban Decay. This is in shade West. And I'm just going to take a small densely packed brush just to make that wing a little bit more defined. This one turned out great. This one I'm having a little bit of issue with. After the eyeliner, they just go straight into mascara. So for mascara, I'm going to be using the Lancome. This is Monsieur Big. And then they just take Celestial right into the inner corner. Now all I'm needing is some lip gloss. I'm gonna go in with my Marc Jacobs. This is the lipstick stick, I believe it's called. Enamored Hydrating Lip Gloss Stick in shade Sugar Sugar. Here is the final eye look. So this actually turned out to be quite a nice wearable everyday look. I'll bring you guys in closer so you can see the shadows. The shadows are just super easy to work with. If you're a beginner, if you're experienced, whatever, you'll love these shadows. I'm very, very impressed with them. The pigmentation is great. The shimmer shades are gorgeous. All right, now I think I'm ready to go ahead and move on to look number 2. All right, and now on to look number 2. So this is a more kind of editorial look. I don't know how wearable it is going to end up being, but the first thing that it says is to apply corruption pigment to the center of the lid with a flat brush. So corruption is that beautiful red shimmer shade there. And just to the center of the lid. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. Okay. Next, we apply Provocatrix pigment to the inner third of the lid with a flat brush. So Provocatrix is that gold shimmer shade here next to that teal blue. And I'm taking that same brush. I did clean it before going into this one. Once I've applied Provocatrix, so to find the outer corner with Supernova pigment and extend into a wing shape using an angled brush. Okay, so I'm just going to use my Sephora Pro tapered crease brush for this, and Supernova is that beautiful teal shade. I'm gonna take that first shade that we used and just deepen that up a little bit more. I'm gonna take a fluffier crease brush and go into that second shade, that goldy bronze. Just kind of blend those two colors out a little bit more. There was definitely some fallout with that darker shade. I'll have to go in and clean up with some concealer after. I'm kind of upset. I really wanted to like that blue color, but it's making it very difficult to apply. I'm actually just going to go ahead and clean it up now with some concealer. So I'm just going in with my NARS. This is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So after a lot of cleanup, this is kind of what we're left with. So the last step says to go ahead and apply a black wing. For my black eyeliner, I'm going to just go in with my Tarte. This is the Tarte Clay Pot in black, and just using a liner brush. Putting on some eyeliner and mascara can always save a look. So don't fret if it's not kind of going your way. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara, same Lancome Monsieur Big. For lips, I'm going to keep it pretty neutral just because this is such a bold eye. So I'm going to go in with that same lip gloss stick from Marc Jacobs in shade Sugar Sugar. So this is the final look here. Not too sure how I feel about it quite yet. If you like it, definitely leave a comment below, kind of let me know your thoughts. It's a little more out there than what I'm kind of used to. The shades themselves, like as far as shimmers go, they're super pigmented and super easy to work with. This blue shade was kind of a nightmare to work with, but I'm assuming the more I kind of play with it, the easier it's gonna get. The colors do turn out beautiful. So I'm definitely gonna have to play around a little bit more with this palette. I do so far really enjoy it. I can tell that the quality is there. Colors and all that are amazing. I usually go for more lighter neutral tones, but this is a good way for me to kind of play it up a little bit, try something different. All right, so that is it for today's video. I hope to see you all next time.